that metals were the best performers in 2016 and Vedanta the top performer with 140% returns in 2016 itself. Anil Agarwal of Vedanta remains upbeat on metals as a sector and says that major demand would come in from India, China and the US. Let's listen in.
Metal in particular, there is no new production has come up, there is no new mine has come up. So we always felt that this will bounce, and the China growth is carrying on. On top of it, the Trump regime has come and they are starting the huge infrastructure activity in US. So on back of it, I'm positive about the metal and the oil sector.
So, you know, as of now, it really has been the sentiment which has driven the metal prices up, as the numbers tell us. But what's your sense? Because China is the major consumer and we've seen US, good numbers coming in from there, not so good numbers from Japan and Europe, though.
Yeah, no, Japan was never been a big consumer. Of course, the driving force in the world is definitely is China, US, India, and that matters a lot. And I definitely agree with you, the Europe, but the mood is general, I think, is a positive as far as metal is concerned, resource sector is concerned. And I'm also very positive on India. India, if you see, the demand is growing very rapidly. We see double-digit demand increase in aluminum, copper, zinc, iron ore. So I'm comfortable, and on back of India too, I think will be positive.
So what is your sense on the Indian demand, really? Because we have seen so many changes come in. You did say about the infra spending, that perhaps was the biggest theme this time around. But do you see that taking a slight hit because of demonetization, or you think we're recovering faster from that and we will be back on infra spending sooner than later?
See, in India, we really get very nervous for the small changes. Because there was no agenda apart from that it was decided by the government, let's go with that. Demonetization, ultimately everybody knows, is going to be helpful. Is going to be helpful. The whole world is not cashless, but they spend less cash. So that practice is in place, that practice we have to adopt, and that will be helpful. So the consumption, if you look at the consumption, is still, I see, is growing. We need more SMEs to come, and I'm looking forward as a startup, more SMEs to come in aluminum sector, in copper sector, in oil and gas, in zinc.